Aging sucks, or at least that's what a lot of people would say. And I used to say it too. My grandmother always said, getting old ain't for sissies. And of course, when I was younger, I didn't necessarily, understand it as much as just find the humor in what she said. But I'm 58 and I'm understanding more what she said. But I really want to put a different swing on aging and talk about why God allows it. It is such a gift from God to us to get us to get to heaven more quickly. You see, when we're younger, all of us focus on things of, okay, not all of us, most of us have tendencies to focus on, okay, my looks and then my abilities. I have plenty of energy for a 58-year-old. Actually, I've always said as a 58-year-old, I've had the energy of a 38-year-old. For when I was 38, had the energy of a 18-year-old. When I was 18, I had the energy of an 8-year-old. And when I was 8, I drove my mom crazy and my dad. I couldn't contain all the energy I had. But when you have so much energy, you do this, you do that, you do that. And of course, I can do all that stuff for the kingdom if I want. But we tend to just keep busy, busy, busy. Well, we've done a lot of conversations, the world, about busyness, because busyness isn't always the ideal. The world keeps us busy, and the busier we are, the less we focus on, not necessarily, but there's a tendency to focus less on God, because I got to do the garden, then I got to feed the kids, and then I got to do this and I got to do that. And we want to have the energy. That's why God gave us the energy in our youth, because we do need to take care of the kids. We do need to take care of ourselves. And many of us are, sandwich generation, right? You're taking care of your parents and you're taking care of your kids. So energy is great. I do also think about our looks. When we're younger, it's when God wants us to mate. We need to find that spouse of our lifetime and have someone who is wanting to procreate, make life with us. So youth and beauty are necessary to a degree. At least they're esteemed. But when I was younger, and I was never that gorgeous girl. I was never ugly, but I was never the pretty girl either. And I, went about my business and just, I mean, I didn't focus too much on my looks. I'd do my face in the morning and then I'd get about my business and do my day. But I do remember a season when I was looking okay. And I'll notice, I should say this, I got more male attention. When you get more male attention, and this might be true for men of, getting the female attention, our fix then is moved off of God onto ourselves or maintaining that look. So when I did realize I had, the best body of my life, and for me that year was 44. I had the best body and I had the best hair. I was still young enough and didn't have a lot of wrinkles yet, stuff like that. But I focused then on maintaining those things. And I still loved God. I still had my God thing. But the point I'm trying to make here is that I had more things to maintain. I'd wake up and I was excited about what I'd wear, and I was excited about my hair. And oh, I could do this or I could do that. Not necessarily excited, but the attention I paid was time. And when I was younger, I do remember saying, well, when you're older, because, I run 6 miles a day, or at least I have been for 30 years, and that's slowing down right now. It was just don't stop. Don't stop. So if you just continue to run, and all my older friends have said to me, don't stop, Christine, or you'll never be able to pick it back up. So I'm not going to stop running. Or when I notice that my hair is getting a certain way, I'm just going to use extra oils and things to take care of it. When your skin is, you just got to keep on putting the different lotions on, and then make sure you stay out of the sun. And then, oh, you've got to wear the right clothes, make sure the body doesn't sag and all the spots. And so but as I've aged, I realized, okay, losing the hair. So it's like juggling. You're throwing a ball in the air. Oh, no, there goes the skin. Okay, so I'll take care of the hair and the skin. And oh, don't forget. Oh, now your energy, your back hurts. So oh, okay, I got to get a little bit more rest. I'm taking care of the hair, the skin, the energy, and the more things that are falling apart, the more balls you're juggling in the air to try to maintain them. And it's like, oh my gosh, this is breaking, that's breaking. You gotta do this, gotta do that. And I know it sounds kind of funny because that's how I kind of describe it. It's like there comes a point where you're throwing so many balls in the air, like, got to take care of my eyes, got to take care of my ears. Hair's going this, but that you kind of let the balls drop, or at least some of them. And you're like, oh. you know what? This is 58. This is life. This is okay. Now I need glasses. I could probably look at the camera and not have them right now, but it would all be blurry. And you know what? I don't care anymore. So here's where I'm getting to. God, I believe, allowed age because the older you get, the less physical stuff you have, the more you focus on the spiritual. The closer you are to your death, I mean, statistically, more people are like, I guess I do need to start thinking about death. They don't say it consciously, but sometimes they're really thinking, that could be me, or my parents are gone. Now it's my turn. When we don't focus on or get attention from the opposite sex, we realize I didn't need their attention anyway. I needed God's attention, and He's the only one who I need to please. And it's so liberating. I will do the best I can with the looks I have right now, but what I have is what I have. I will do the best I can with my body. I will stay in shape as best as I can, because if the craziness comes, and I might need to be the one biking from house to house to take care of people. But I will use that energy to the glory of God. I see the slowing down as a visible blessing because we have more time that we're forced to sit, more time that we can't busy ourselves with the way of the world because I don't have the energy to go and run and do. And oh, you kids go to bush gardens, you go do those things. I'll just stay here and pray. And a lot of times, my husband and I were not entertained by the TV. We don't watch TV anymore. Well, I don't. We have more time to say the rosary. We have more time to get in the Bible. We have more time to do those things that are really more important, the things that matter. And don't even let me get started on grandpas. Many people I've talked to, and including my own husband and my own dad, were harsh as young men. Got to get the kids, do this, do that. You kids do. I'm not going to tolerate that. But then you look at aging men and their testosterone drops. And I know in one sense they don't want their testosterone drop. But what comes with that is a rise in the oxytocin. Testosterone is the aggressive male hormone, and oxytocin is more of the cuddle hormone. And I've noticed my husband is kinder and gentler, and he always says he's a better grandpa than he was a dad. And my dad's a better grandpa than he was a dad. And I'm not saying that doesn't mean they weren't good dads, but age has a way of changing you. So don't envy the young. Grandma always said youth was wasted on the young. I loved my grandma. But don't look so much at what you've lost, but what you've gained. Yeah, we always talk about wisdom, and this is a form of wisdom. But it's really, I've gained the time to pray to my God, to talk to my God, to focus more on the kingdom, focus more on, oh my gosh, I don't want to sin against God anymore. I want to be able to make up for some of the mistakes of my youth. Age is wonderful because age brings us closer to God in more ways than one, physically, spiritually, and emotionally, mentally, all of them. And what could be better than that? Now, the good thing is in heaven, we'll have it all at the same time. We'll have the good looks, but we won't be focused on them. We will have the bodies that on earth here attracted us to other people, but there won't be any more sexual attraction because there will be no needs for sex. I know lots of men are going, oh. We will have all the physical stuff that we had in our youth, all the mental, emotional stuff we had in our age. And we will have the perfection of the beatific vision, and being able to know that it's all for the glory of God. And we'll be able to worship him each and every day, and it won't be boring. And we'll be hanging out with people and laughing and jumping and having fun. And I see us running and swimming and playing and church picnics, and we'll still be working, but working will be enjoyable. And so I could keep going, but I'm going to stop. Just wanted to end it with saying age is not a bad thing. Revel in it. Be grateful to God for the fact that all those youthful things that pulled your focus away from God are gone. And now you can keep your priorities straight much more easily. Hope this helps. I want to hear your questions. I know every time I get done with a video, I'm like, oh, I should have said that too. But I'm trying to keep these things at 10 minutes. I'm Dr. Christine Bacon. Thanks for watching this Bacon Bit. And remember to live your life sunny side up.